Welcome to Cackling in the Void.
I'm Kaylee,
And I'm Ashley.
and let's see if the void echoes back today.
Today we're two best friends diving deeper into the void and nothingness, talking about who knows what.
Welcome back.
It's
And
Wednesday.
Ashley's gonna tell us about her me life.
Oh, I am? Okay. Let me think.
I
Where
specifically am like, what's going on? Where
Kaylee
am
got
I?
really invested once I put her into the game.
Yeah, if I'm in a game, I want to know what's happening.
So
What's going
Kaylee
on?
and I are currently... Oh, no, I wanted to be friends with you and you rejected me. And Kaylee currently has a crush on my fiance in the game.
Which I don't think we're gonna end up together.
It'll be so funny. Oh my god, imagine if you do. I would be like, okay, good for you guys. My fiance and I have tried to be friends like 3 times and they refuse to be my friend. They're like, you know what? No. Like there's this one time
That's actually hilarious. That's crazy.
Because like there's this one time I was like, oh, like we were trying to be friends and then like my little character was like, oh my gosh, it's almost like fate like brought us together, blah blah blah. And Avery's little me was like, oh yeah. And then they're like, oh my gosh, let's be friends. And then Avery's me goes, you know what? I don't believe in fate. Goodbye, and walked away.
They were like, this isn't for me.
This happened 3 times. I was like,
are you guys
fine.
friends now?
No. Not at all.
Do you guys just run around the island and like avoid each other?
Yes. Basically. I'm currently dating Jack Rackham.
I love that.
And
good for you.
Thank you. I think Jack is falling in love and I'm like really likes for the like
I only like him. That's crazy.
It was so funny. And let me think. We had our first baby. No, already had one. So there's Mackenzie, who is Maya and Max's baby. She's super cute. And then there's Hestia, which is Fetch and Hendrix's baby.
They had a baby.
And she looks so much like her parents. I have a photo. Like, I saw her and I went, oh my god, like, that's just your parents.
Wow.
I have to go fishing through all my...
Sorry. Do they just appear?
Kind of, so you get a little... I did not know they just appear.
Okay.
So, they give you a little word bubble, and it, like... So, I don't have it. So, like, it will... Like, it'll say, it's like, here, that says, I've been imagining what life with Hendrix would be like if I had a child. Might be nice. Might be great. Maybe. And then a day later, they had a little baby. So it gives you a warning and a heads up. And then...
It's like this is probably going to happen.
She looks so much like her parents. It's actually wild. Here, let me send you a better photo. I'll send it to you. She looks so silly and I love her. I made them non-binary, so they use they, she pronouns.
I love that for them. Yeah, no, they are them, for sure.
I sent you the photo, if you want to see it better. Just like how similar
I saw
they
it
are.
really well. Yeah.
This is definitely their kid. For sure. The chronic sad smile is so funny to me. Because that's what Fetch has. And then she has Hendrix's eyes and nose, but then it has... And
the
eyebrows.
Accuracy. The accuracy of the me that they
and then the hair
created.
being Fetch's hair, but Hendrix's hair color. And then she has Fetch's skin tone. And then, yeah. So I was like, wow.
Wow.
You are really your child's parents. Like, you are you are your
Yep.
parents' child. Because the other one, I don't know if I know I have a photo of her, but I don't know when I had her. She does not look as much like her parents. Like, she has my, like, their eyes and stuff, but, like, the hair is completely different, and she's really cute. I really love her. And her name's Mackenzie, and she's a shy little girl, and I love her. Where child? This is, Silver as a news reporter. And I said, makes sense.
Yeah, makes sense.
This is before Tomadachi's in my life.
That's how we know we've gone too far back in the camera roll.
It's true. It's so much of my camera roll right now. Mackenzie, where are you?
No, I think all of mine are just dogs.
Yeah, it's literally dogs and Tomadachi right now.
Yeah, like, I think it's all just
and
dogs.
Horses.
I think it's all just, animals. Dogs, cats.
And I will say I did change Max's face after she had the kid. So that doesn't help.
But, I mean...
Okay, here's Mackenzie. Okay, got it. So, like, this is Maya. This is one of her moms. And then... And then let me show you Max. And then I'll show you the kid. Which I'm really not happy with Max's face. I cannot get her. This is Max.
Okay.
Wait. And then this is their kid. She's super cute. But...
Okay.
She doesn't, like, it's not like a, wow, that's their kid.
Yeah, but, like...
And that's okay.
Still does look like their kid.
It does, but it's not like Hestia where it's like, wow.
Yeah. But it's also just like, I think it's the blend of the features that is so apparent. But also, I mean, I think that she looks like her parents.
I'm so proud of you. Thank you. But yeah, no, I do. It's fun. We're still waiting for a baby from Silver and Flint, but they're refusing, and it's so accurate. They wouldn't have a kid.
Yeah, I really don't know if they would have one.
I think Silver would be horrified as a parent. He'd be like, what do I do?
I think they would adopt one. I think if a baby fell into their lap, they wouldn't necessarily say no. But I don't think that they would
I agree with that.
actively have one.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yes, it does.
As in, like, actively, I don't know.
If they were able to, they would not actively have one.
I don't know. I don't know how this fucking thing works, guys. Anybody is just,
can have a baby. They just have babies.
Yeah.
But they have to be married. I'm waiting for a Donnie and Thomas baby. I want a Thomas baby. I think that would be super funny.
That's crazy. Is that all people do in this game?
No, they do so many things. I only have 2 babies, and I have 4 married couples. So, they only have a kid if they're married.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Other than that, they, like, run around doing whatever, and they like turning on and off light switches. Oh my god. And then they're like, I'm hungry, and you have to feed them. It's like babysitting. Like 30 different little miis.
How interesting.
And it's kind of fun. And then they, like, do random things. Like, I think Silver falls down on a daily basis. And I'm like, it's really funny.
Little character trait. He's just really fucking clumsy.
Very clumsy. And then you, like, bring him to, like, go pick him up. And one time I brought Flint over to him to, like, help him up. And he, like, looked at him and goes, is this a bit? And I was like, I love that. I love that so much. Oh my gosh, Miranda's getting into fights with everybody. Like, she got into a throwing fight with Maya. She got into a throwing fight with Jack. And I went, she would get into a throwing fight with Jack.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Tracks.
I really want Maddie and Anne to get together. They are my new, like, crack ship. I'm like, I feel like they would do very good together. And I will die on that hill.
All right.
So yeah, that's I'm trying to think if there's any other big Tomadachi news. Maddie also likes Anne. So there's Maddie. No, wait, yeah. No, Maddie likes Anne. Anne likes Miranda. I forget who Miranda likes. So we'll see what happens.
Are they all going to confess their feelings at once, or
they do? I've had 4 people confess to one person at one time, and they just
all at once.
Yes.
What?
And then the person has to
anxiety.
choose. But one time Miranda.
That's crazy.
Oh my god! One time
right
Avery
there.
and Jack confessed to Miranda, and she looked at them and went, "I don't like either of you," and walked away. And then Avery went to confess to Miranda again, because Avery won't let go of her. And she didn't even show up at the restaurant. I was like, that's really funny. Poor Avery was depressed for like 3 days.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
crazy. She was like, no, I'm
good. Yeah, Avery was like, she didn't even just show up. She accepted my invite and didn't show up. I was like, oh, darling.
Well, I mean, she already said no.
That's true.
So,
2 of my online friends in the game have a crush on me. I'm like, okay.
I love that.
So it's probably going to be a fight between them. I've rejected one of them 3 times, and they still won't get the hint. And now I'm with Jack.
You know what?
But apparently the miis can cheat on each other. And I'm like, that's wild.
They can cheat on each other?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you can only have a kid if you're married, but you can also cheat on each other?
Apparently, yes. So, like, let's say, like, Avery told me that they liked me, and I was with Jack, I could always go, oh, well, I'd love to go out with you. And so then I'm dating Avery, and then Jack finds out, and it's a whole ordeal. I have yet to have this happen, but I've heard that it happens.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
well, you know what? I guess we have to figure out if it happens. Will it happen? Yeah. If it happens, does it only happen if like the married couples are like married for a long time?
No, so
can
like,
you be dating for a long time and like not get married?
Yeah, Flint and Silver took like 2 weeks, and I was like, everybody else got married within like 2 or 3 days, and Flint and Silver were like, nope. And I'm like, God, stop acting so in character. It's driving me up the wall.
Listen.
But also, keep doing
2 weeks? 2 weeks is not that long.
Not that long.
That's
and it's
crazy.
Also really funny because like they're the only couple that stays at the soulmate level of relationship, because like right below that's like, I think it's super in love, very in love, really likes, kind of likes. And like that's like the marriage like scale.
The kind of likes.
Yeah.
And I kind of like you right now.
Some people, and then like happy. I think it goes likes, and then like happy, and then kind of likes. And then so like everybody else kind of fluctuates through that depending on where they are, because the relationships can change when you're gone. Like they kind of keep living their life and doing whatever when you're gone. And so the relationships can change. Flint and Silver, the lowest they've ever gone is super in love, and then they go right back up to like soulmate within like a couple minutes, and I'm like, yeah, that sounds accurate. And everybody else is like fluctuating through all of them.
And then they're like, actually, we're soulmates. That's crazy.
Literally. So that's where all my little tiny children are.
I love that for you.
Yeah.
I've really been enjoying keeping up with all of the miis. I think that it's like funny to hear about.
It's so fun because the random things that happen are so funny. Let's see. Yesterday Flint was shouting no shame. And then Silver said, I happen to be a very good cook. Haha, I just felt like saying that. I went, oh my
Yes.
god. This is my little island and everybody hanging out.
Wow. Look at our island.
Everybody hanging out. Let's see. What's this? This. Oh. Natalie's telling a long, drawn-out story that somehow lacks a beginning, middle, and end. She's telling somebody a story.
Oh, I thought you said that she was reading one, and then I was like waiting for you to tell me the title, and I was like,
it says Natalie's telling a long, drawn-out story that somehow lacks a beginning, middle, and end. And I laughed very hard at that.
Crazy.
This is Hestia's like staring down Jack for no reason. And I was like, yeah, that's valid.
Just in case.
Just in case, you never know. And then you got the cutest sleeper.
Oh, look at that puppy.
It's so hard to catch her while sleeping because she wakes up if you like breathe at her.
I mean, she wakes up if you breathe at her. There's a difference.
I dropped my phone.
That's valid.
So yeah. But how have you been? That's all my little miis. I'm pretty sure there's more drama, I just forget.
Yeah, I mean, it's early. Just getting into it. It's early in the morning and I'm just starting my brand new day.
Really?
Yeah. I've been watching the Ozarks for the first time.
Oh yeah, how you like it now that you're into the
I have been enjoying it a lot more now that it's gotten to the later seasons. Okay. The first season I do think was like, yes, there's drama. Yes, there's other things. But I think that it was paced a lot slower than the rest of the season when you get to season like 3.
There's 4 seasons?
I don't know. I don't know.
Because I feel like also look at the shiny boy.
Wow, did he just get a bath?
No. He needs one. He's so dirty.
He's just shiny.
Yeah, the horse is shiny.
He's very, very shiny.
If I remember correctly, isn't the dad from Hill House in this movie? Or show?
No.
Okay. I don't know why I thought he was.
Maybe?
There's 4 seasons.
Yeah, there's 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm curious. I think I do need to rewatch Hill House. I've been talking about it a lot.
Yeah, you should. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
I rewatch it every
so
year.
Great.
It's not the time to rewatch it for me, but
it's not either. So I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to. I've never seen The Fall of the House of Usher.
I did enjoy it. It was a fun take on it. I mean, it's based off of the Edgar Allan Poe story, so if you're familiar with for our audience out there, if you're familiar with a certain classic literature, you'll know this show.
Did you like it though?
And so, yeah, I thought it was good. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was like the costuming was fun. There was like because
I know it was not like
elements.
a Haunting a Hill House thing. Like it was it was a different.
It's very accurate to the original story.
Okay.
Like, I'm not saying it's 100% accurate. So first of all, number one, just want to clarify. I'm not saying it's 1,001% completely accurate to the original source material. I'm saying that it is semi-accurate. Keeps in with a lot of what's going on, the storyline, and things like that. So, like, pretty, like, same, but a little different.
Same, but different-y?
Yeah, but, like, very close to it. It very much keeps with the source material.
I love that.
It doesn't like make its own.
Because Hill House kind of made its own thing, which they once again phenomenal show. Did you see Midnight Mass?
I did. I liked that one.
I did like that one. I think it's my least favorite of the 3 I've seen.
Yes, I understand why, because I think that if they would have made it like slightly longer or like fleshed out some of the characters a little bit more, I think it could have been really, really great.
Yes.
Yes,
I think it was
overall a very enjoyable watch.
Yeah.
It was a very enjoyable, entertaining watch. But is it on the rotation that I watch every single year? No.
Yeah.
But that's just a me thing.
Yeah. I know that it's some of my in-laws' favorite at the Flanagan.
Really?
Mm-hmm. and
sorry.
I also think that like if you guys have watched any like Mike Flanagan's things, he loves his monologues, and they're great. We love the monologues, but I think he went really, really hard with the monologues versus kind of having a conversation in that one. If I remember correctly, I haven't seen it in a hot second, but I remember going, "Wow!"
I was going to say, I honestly I'm not familiar enough with that one to be able to remember.
If I remember,
because I've only seen it once.
I've only seen it once too, and if I remember correctly, he went really hard with monologues versus more of a conversation.
I mean, I'm sure they were really good monologues.
Oh, I mean, they were phenomenal monologues. Not saying they're not.
Me being like,
but
I'm sure that they were really great monologues. But
they were great. They were very great monologues. Because it's Flanagan. He does great monologues. There's some of those monologues in Hill House that I'm like, God damn.
Yeah, they're really good. But I also loved the conversation in that piece, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think there was a lot of conversation in it.
Oh, I agree. I thought that was a very good conversational. Hey, let's talk about this. Look at this. And what's happening. And I remember, like, the finale was very good.
Yes. Always.
Always. He's good at
always. But
I've not seen Midnight Club or whatever it's called either.
I don't know. Is it called The Midnight Club?
There's one called, I don't know if it's Midnight. Hold on.
Me, I was like, unfortunately, I do not know.
He just came out with The Life of Chuck, too. The Midnight Club. I was right. 2022.
I have to see a picture.
Wait, let me see. It's about, at a hospice for terminally ill young adults, 8 patients come together every night at midnight to tell each other stories and make a pact that the next one of them to die will give the group a sign from beyond.
I think I started that with one of my friends, and then we haven't finished it yet. We started just doing other things, and it's a show that I guess you have to kind of pay attention to. So.
Yeah. He's directed because his newest thing right now is The Life of Chuck, but I also know that he is no longer with Netflix. I think he moved to Prime.
I mean, I feel like people take deals and things wherever they can get them. That's like, you know, more beneficial.
We'll see. I'm curious to see if like not that it changes his writing, but I'm just curious to see if there will be a noticeable difference. Because I know that every studio kind of has their restrictions for, and like, hey, you can do this, but don't do this type thing. And like they could be similar, but I know everyone has a little bit of a different policy for that.
Yeah. But I also feel like they're just catering to the audience that they know.
Yes.
But because a lot of these studios are now becoming like larger because they're buying out a lot more studios. It's like their brand has increased, so you never know. You may not see a difference because
that's true. You never know.
There's this, but also, not gonna lie about it. It might be like gorier.
That's what I was thinking.
I think that it might get darker. Like
that's what I was thinking. I think Prime does a little bit darker than Netflix.
Yeah, like then, in terms of content wise, that I'm interested to see if it goes that way. But
yeah, I agree. I'm curious to see where, I forget, I think the Fourth Wing show is going to be on Hulu or something, I think.
Interesting. We'll see.
Which is really funny because it'll be on Disney Plus then. I'm like, that's funny.
I mean, technically, because, like,
it's rated, I would say PG-13.
Yeah, but, like, here's the thing
is PG-13.
It's only offered on Disney Plus as, like, a
bundle.
Yeah, and, like, not on, like, the main feature of Disney Plus. So it's like
you can get the sports thing. I forget what that one's called. I don't remember what that's called. But you can get, like, sports, Hulu. I think you can get Stars on Disney Plus now.
I don't know.
And then
I was like, they bought up a bunch of companies, so I wouldn't be surprised if you could. Yeah. But here's the thing is, because National those are all, like, add-ons, most of those were add-ons, like, I feel like not, and because it's not offered on that platform, it's a little different because it's technically...
It's still Hulu, but it'll show up on Disney Plus because they have.
But it is interesting to see that is a thing,
Yeah, like you can watch Full Metal Alchemist on Brotherhood on Disney Plus.
Oh, I guess it is on Hulu.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's where we watched it.
I love that.
Natalie and I started rewatching it. I think we got to, like, episode 3. I'm like, we gotta keep going, bro. I've seen the first, like, 3 episodes, like, 6 times.
Because I feel like the reason why you've seen the first 3 episodes so many times is because everybody comes over and then we restart it because we haven't seen the first 3. We haven't seen it. Yeah. And then you are like, oh, yeah, sure, let's start it again. And then we only watch the first 3 and then we watch other things, like, while we're still there and stuff like that. So
basically what happens.
Yes.
And I'm like, guys, can we start time.
But I love that you guys restart it all the time. Like, I really do love that. It isn't even all the
time. I just, like, it'll randomly be on. I'm like, okay. Like, Natalie wanted to watch it. I'm like, that works for me. And then I know that people wanted to watch it when they came up here in September. And I was like, okay. Yeah. And then I know Maya wanted to watch it. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, it's great. It's a really good show.
It's a phenomenal show. I'm not, like, it is a phenomenal show. It's just, I would like to get
the first 3 episodes,
past
guys.
The first, like, 3 to 6 episodes because I've seen them so many times now.
Well,
and that's kind of what happens. It's like, I know that can make it hard for people to get into a show as well. Like, I know, like, my sister has a really hard time with Gravity Falls. And she's seen
interesting.
The first, like, I know. And she was like, oh, like, I've seen the first, like, couple episodes, like, 12 times. Like, I keep just trying to get into it and just, like, trying and I can't.
Okay, well, if you've already seen the first 12 episodes, then, like, go past them.
Yeah, like, just start where you left off, bro.
Like,
I promise, it's a phenomenal show.
Do they not remember what happened in the first 12 episodes?
I'm guessing they do.
But also, it's like, the first 12 episodes are technically, like, the most, quote-unquote, fillerist episodes. Yeah. It's, I wouldn't call it filler. I feel like they're just setting up the world.
Yes, it's very much setting up the world, because that show's also really fun to go back and rewatch.
Yeah.
The amount of foreshadowing that they put into that show.
Well, yeah, and that's the thing, is, like, that's why I'm like, oh, it's technically not filler, because there's a lot of foreshadowing from the very, like, first episodes that is, like, actually happening.
Yeah, so
amidst
spoilers
the
ahead if you
world
haven't seen
building.
Gravity Falls. That's been out for 15 years. Wild. Because it ended in 2016. So it officially has been done for 10 years too. Wild.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Anyway, but the like in the first episode we have like him going into the like underneath through the vending machine. And then like in the second episode, the Stana War is on the boat. And I was like, and also his reaction to the Headhunters episode, like Stan's reaction to seeing his like clay self.
Mm-hmm.
It has a whole different meaning when you like know why. I'm like,
yeah. And you're like, oh wow.
Because everyone's like, wow, like he's really obsessed with himself and it's funny. And then it's like this has kind of a darker meaning to it now.
Oh no, it got real sad.
It got really sad. It makes sense on why he got so upset when the head was chopped off.
Yeah. But
and like the carpet episode when he grabs his glasses.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. So good. And I remember, like, when the show was coming out, and, like, I was never good at, like, uncovering, like, because they did mysteries within the mystery. It was a whole thing. And, like, the undercover codes and stuff, some people figured them out so quick, and I'm like, nope.
Yeah, not... So, depending on how the code is, like, formulated is depending on whether or not I could solve it quickly. But the answer is like, apparently there was one... not quickly. Yeah, especially because most of it is spelling. So the answer is no.
Oh, for sure. And it's like spelling, but the letters are out of order and you have to like use it. Yeah. I'm like, no, not for me.
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
But I listened to, they have a Gravity Falls podcast, which Alex Hirsch's like does. And it's them watching each episode and it's just the behind the scenes. And it was so fun to listen. And Alex Hirsch is very, like, he's very funny in it. And his dynamic with his friend that was in the first season that worked with him on the first season, so good. And then like it was just, I recommend if you guys like Gravity Falls, very fun podcast. But the way they were like, yeah, in the Love God episode we had a like one of the best thing like puzzles yet. It would be super hard. We thought it would take a while for everybody to get it. No, people were like tweeting about it. This is when like Twitter was Twitter, tweeting about it when like 10-15 minutes after the episode aired, and Alex Hirsch went, oh, this fan base is too smart. I think that's valid, but I have a lot of core memories attached to that show.
I love that. I mean, first of all, fantastic show. If you guys haven't seen it, really should watch it. Really great piece of animation. Yeah, absolutely. Because I watched.
Did you watch it as it aired?
I did not, no.
Oh, gosh. That was a time, bro. That was so fun.
I think... what... I was watching other things at that time.
That's so fair.
Like, trying to think about, like, what I was watching, like, early back then. And I also think that at that time, I wasn't watching a lot of Disney.
Yeah, that makes sense. Like 2012 makes sense.
Yeah, I was definitely not watching a lot of Disney at that age. But
yeah, because you would have been.
Because I was still watching a lot of Cartoon Network.
Yeah.
I was watching a lot more Cartoon Network, and then I was watching more like I honestly just like actual like movies on my own.
Yeah. Makes sense.
So I was like transitioning from like all I watch is TV shows to like I watch movies now because
wow.
Yeah,
I kind of transitioned from I love movies to I love TV. Like I kind of did the opposite. But I remember watching that as it premiered. Like, my dad and I would watch it together at first. Like, the whole first season I watched with my dad. And then the second season, he was always busy. And I was like, I don't care. And I would just sit down and watch it.
Yeah.
Because I was, like, so excited to watch this dumb show. And it's not even dumb. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And...
I love that.
Oh, God. It was just really fun to be able to, like... it was a very fun show to like be able to be a part of, like, as it was airing, because it was torture. First of all, just saying it was torture, because season 1 ends with him finally and us seeing underneath the shack for the first time, and I remember screaming, and it was great. And then like 1.5 to 2 years later, I thought the show got canceled. I was like everyone told me, I was like, I really miss that show. Like I was really sad. I was like, because we heard nothing for over a year, and then I saw the trailer, and I remember going, oh, I missed that show. And then it said new episodes, and I went, wait. And I got so excited. I watched the entire trailer standing up. I was standing up at the TV. I was like, oh my God. It ended, and I remember this is back when cable was a thing, so you couldn't pause things. And I was like, I went, Dad! And then I ran around the house trying to find him, and he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, there's a new season! Oh my God! I was like so excited about this season. And then it finally premiered, and we watched the season 2 premiere, which is a very good premiere. The season 2 episode. I thought it was very fun. And then we like watched that, and then he kind of like was doing things, and I was like, well, I'm gonna watch it without you. And so then I started watching it without him, and he was like, well, why aren't you watching it with me? That was our show. I'm like, you were busy. I'm not waiting. This is premiering on Friday nights at 5:00, and I am there.
Yeah, this is gonna be a thing, and
this is a thing, because this is when you had to like the new episodes came out, and you had to like make sure you were there to watch the new episodes.
Yes.
Fun time of my life. And then and then like I remember watching, and then finally we get to Not What He Seems, which is the big episode of the show that everything kind of gets revealed. And oh my gosh, I remember once again I got so excited I started standing up to watch it, because apparently this is what I did. I was just like, wow. And then I was like watching it, and I was like, this is so, like, that's my favorite episode, and it is still my favorite episode. And I was watching it, and I remember it ending, and I ran, and I was like, Dad! And I was like, and I couldn't breathe. I was like, the thing that revealed the bed. And he was like, are you okay? And I'm like, no, I want to rewatch it now. Like, I was very passionate about this show. Like, this was like a big part of my life for a hot second. And then, oh God, but then we had to wait 6 months for the next episode. It was torture. And then we got the next episode where it kind of ties everything together, and you're like, oh, okay, that's where this came from, how this happened, blah, blah, blah. And then we had to wait another 4 months for more episodes, and we got them kind of weekly, and it was nice, or like monthly kind of. That was nice. And then the series finale was 3 parts, but on Netflix it's 4 parts. Or sorry, on Disney Plus it's 4 parts. It was 3 parts. It was a like long finale, but they split it. And we had it, so the first one premieres, the second one premieres like a month apart, and then we had to wait another like 2 months, and I'm like, it was so aggravating, but it was good. Apparently my nose is so itchy. Apparently in the finale, spoilers ahead, I already said that, Stan gets his memory erased. Right? So Stan gets his memory erased in the episodes. Apparently there was a 20-minute, like they had a whole episode written of him getting his memory back, but they they stopped because they couldn't get through it without crying. And I'm like, I need that. Where did it go? I think that would have been such a good it would have torn my heart out, but it would have been really good.
But they couldn't have continued anything else, like any.
No, because like imagine we got that 20-minute episode, and like 15 minutes of it was him trying to get his memory back, and like just dealing with the after effects of that, and then the end of it would have been like the end still. Like they could have still ended it the same, but it was just an extra long version of that one little part instead of him getting his memory back within like 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I need that. I need to be sobbing through my, like, I was already crying, but I need to be sobbing more.
I mean, but also it's like what will the network allow? It is technically labeled as a kid show. So you know.
Think how good that would have been, though. Because then we would have gotten everybody, like, we already got everybody's reaction to him losing his memory, but just the drawn out, oh gosh. I forget, like, we gave a little bit more detail about it on that podcast I was talking about. Oh god. I was like, that would have been so good. But it is, like, when Mabel has to be drug away from him, I was like, oh, my heart. That's so sad. And this is also when I was in the thick of my How to Train Your Dragon phase. So it was a lot all at once. Yeah.
I love that for you.
I want to rewatch all of How to Train Your Dragon. Like, the entire thing. Not just the movies. But Rob and Dob, Race to the Edge, the shorts. That's a commitment. That's a lot. Because it's like 8 seasons of TV shows.
I believe in you.
I could do it.
I mean, I believe in you, and I think that you should do it, and you can do it. You got this. I
also want to rewatch Just Add Magic, which I can acknowledge is probably the most, like, kid show that I still, like, enjoy, and I know it's a lot of nostalgia.
I don't know what show that. I don't know what that is. I don't.
So I watched it as I was, like, a little bit older. Like, I didn't watch it. I did watch it as it came out, but so it's about 3 girls that find a magic cookbook, and then they, like, can make spells through cooking. And it's super cute. And then there's, like, so much mystery and drama in it, and I'm like, wow, this is good. And it's the first couple episodes, they're definitely, the acting gets better as the show goes on.
Okay.
And it's actually really cute. Like, it's a very big, like, nostalgia comfort watch for me. And I think it'd be, I don't know if you would like it, but I feel like we'd put it on in the background and you'd be, like, sitting down. Like, it'd be on the background and then all of a sudden you'd just be watching it.
Probably, yeah. I'm like, wait. What's happening?
Because there's a lot of drama in it. And, like, the drama, but it's the mystery element because they're trying to solve a mystery every single season, and it's like, I'm like, and the payoff of some of the mysteries was so good. I was like, wow, this was great. That was so good. I am so here for it. Are you looking it up?
Yeah, no, I'm looking at the listing right now. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, I would have not watched it as at that time. Sure. I would have not watched it at that time, but I mean, it looks like really a very cute.
It's super
series.
Cute.
Looks and like a very, very cute series, and the fact that they make spells from cooking, yeah, it tracks. It tracks that we would actually really enjoy that show.
I think I should show you that when we're up here, just as, like, a turn off your brain.
But
also you can't, because you have to pick up on the cute. It's actually really cute, because the first season is them kind of trying to figure out the cookbook, and there is a mystery underlying it. Here, let me read the thingy for people that have not seen this. Hold on. Kelly Quinn and her 2 best friends, Darby and Hannah, find Kelly's grandmother's cookbook in the attic and discover some strange recipes. They soon begin to realize they have a book full of magic recipes. They stumble upon a mysterious cookbook. When the shut-em-up shortcake silences Kelly's pesky little brother and the healing hazelnut tart heals Darby's ankle, the girls discover they have the power of magic. A single camera live-action pilot. Interesting. It's a book.
I love that.
Yeah, so, like, it's, and, like,
based
the
off
names.
Of a book? So
it
fun.
Is. And then let me read off some of the names of the recipes. They're really cute.
I mean, it's the shut 'em up cake. I feel like that's a pretty, like, well named cake, guys.
Isn't that cute? And it's I did, like, I really liked the idea, and so I kind of, like, made my own little cookbook with, like, fun little names and stuff. And, like, it wasn't, like, a huge hyperfixation for me, but, like, I did write down. Huh?
It's like, fuck off pie. Per my last email, bitch. Pie.
As an adult, they'd be so much better. I still have them, I think. I don't know. I think they're in there. But it, like, I wrote down, because there's different. So, oh god. So there's different. It's like, you know how like there's flour, baking soda, stuff like that. So they use all of that type of stuff, but sometimes they would use
a special ingredient.
So there's special ones.
Oh.
Okay, so like the magic spices, there's a list apparently. I'm not reading them all. So like there's like different families and they affect different things. Like they actually got really like so like
okay.
Gallifreyan affects skill.
Okay.
Livonian affects like the mind and intellect. Merwaldian is opposites and unpredictability. So like it's just
interesting,
stuff like that. So like where a post affects your body.
So there's different
categories. And like there's a lot.
Wow.
And so like I wrote all this down. And
I mean,
like,
it's a whole cookbook.
It's a whole cookbook. And so like some of the like shut 'em up shortcake, mind your own mochi, a guac through time. That's kind of funny. Guac through time. That's pretty funny. Yeah,
I mean, I really am a sucker for food puns. Like,
oh yeah,
I really do love Chowder. I don't know if you've watched that.
I've not watched that. I don't know if it's my humor
cartoon
style. I try so hard. There's like a certain humor style that just doesn't work for me. Like Smiling Friends, I know we talked about it.
There's certain episodes that I don't think are your humor.
Yeah.
But I do think there are some episodes that would be. But it's just the fact that literally the entire show is food puns. They're all named different foods.
I do love that.
They're all different foods. They're all, doing things like that. But I kind of love that they literally have an entire cookbook of all of these crazy names.
Yeah. So they have like forget me garlic knots. Yep. And it's super cute. And it's like the cookbook. It's actually a really cute show. And I love, what season? I love because there's.
Okay, guys.
4 seasons?
If you guys like cards, any type of cards, you guys should go through this cookbook and find some funny names. Draw some pictures of food.
If these walls could taco. Yeah, I'm like looking at like,
dumb. That's so
Lost
dumb.
in Fondue. Yeah. Yeah, so there's just some really fun ones off the trail mix. And so there's just really fun food puns, and then like I'm trying to think without spoiling. It's like season 1, the mystery like is
no spoilers.
No spoilers.
No spoilers, Ashley.
I'm trying to think of what my favorite.
Crazy.
I loved season 2's because I liked how it ended. Like I liked how the mystery concluded. I remember being like, oh my god, about season 4. I thought season 4, I was like, wow. And I remember also like premiering like a couple hours early, so I got to watch it because I thought I had to wait until like midnight and I was going to stay up, and then it came out at like 10 p.m. and I went, oh my god.
I love that.
And I watched it and it was so great. I was in my bed, I'm like, yeah. And then my mom came into my room and I was like, leave me alone. I'm watching my show.
Yeah, I know. I must watch
it's
my
cute.
show.
I'll have to show you my cookbook. I have to find it. I have to show you my cookbook at some point.
I love that.
I see it.
I hope that you have the most punniest of all of the names.
I had one that was really good, and I really forget what it is. It was something about the clock.
That's okay, because I was going to say, if you can fucking remember, that's crazy. Good for you.
I could see the page in my head, but I forget the name.
Next time. You'll remember in like 2 hours and then like text me the name.
Literally, and you'd be like, "What the fuck is this, Ashley?"
I literally gonna be like, "I'm sorry, what are we talking about?"
Yeah.
What are you saying to me right now?
And I just remember like, oh, hold on. It might be archived at this point. Oh my gosh, it's not.
Oh, wow.
And, like, all of the actors liked it.
I love that.
And so that was kind of fun. That like the main characters liked it.
Like that's so fun to
stuff.
like get like a little fan interaction.
Exactly. And like one of them
lie,
commented.
Like, I really wasn't big on social media, and like I've never been like big on it, but like I
wasn't either.
I mean, I've never had Twitter, or an X account. I've never had one.
Okay. I did. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was like, I've never had one, so I know that a lot of fan discourse happened on X, and I was like,
yeah, my favorite fan thing that I ever was a part of, ever. My favorite thing that we did was, this is back when I was like really into Rhett and Link, and I'm still really into like Good Mythical Morning and stuff, but like this is like Noelle and I's thing, right? Like this is what we did.
Yeah.
And back, I think it was April 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it was April 2020. There's a photo of Rhett eating ramen when he was in like college.
Okay.
Hold on. This was, yeah, here it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we all changed our profile photos to that and our names to Ramen Rhett. And we just started saying Ramen Rhett, Ramen Rhett, Ramen Rhett, like over and over. Like this is like an all day thing.
Are you guys wearing the same sweatshirt right now?
Literally. And then it's like it was a whole thing, and like we would just say Ramen Rhett over, like we were posting it. All my feed was just Ramen Rhett. We got, I think, 3 crew members to join.
I love that.
We got Trevor.
Mm-hmm.
He joined. He ended up joining the Ramen Rhett chat that we had. And so we were all, and he was like, this is the best thing ever. We need to do this more. It's like, we were all like talking with Trevor. He was like, okay, guys, the goal is to get Rhett to change his profile photo and name.
Mm-hmm.
And like finally Rhett did join in. And so it was just such a fun, like dumb April Fool's thing that we did, but it was phenomenal.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love having like little like discourse, and I also like love the idea of like, you know, fans like being able to reach people, you know?
Yeah. So I think
like,
that was my favorite thing that ever happened on Twitter that I was a part of.
That. Yay.
And also Trevor's pretty cool.
That's awesome. I love that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the I was like
You weren't big into fandoms.
No, I am a big fan. I'm a really big fan of things, and I love going to conventions, but I would never necessarily say that I'm a large part of certain fandoms, because I stay out of a lot of the discourse, because number one, I am a no spoilers girly. I don't know what else to say, but I can't participate in a fandom because some of you people are really bad at like waiting an appropriate amount of time before like posting like a bunch of spoilers, and it's like the first thing that comes across your feed, and then you're like, yeah, ruined. I'm never watching it again.
No, it's true. I'm very happy that I'm in like the world's smallest fandom.
Yeah, and so I was all not spoiled. Yeah, I was not really part of, and I'm still not. There are certain things where it's like even like I'm a big fan of, and I have been watching like a lot of like different animes and things like that, but if I see the content, I will immediately flip past it. I was like, I will not anything. I will not even acknowledge it. I'm not gonna like get any type of spoilers or anything like that. So it's like it's not gonna be a thing.
When I was watching Black Sails, it started. I was like, no, because that was at the point where like season 1 just ended. We're going into season 2, and I'm like, absolutely not. No spoilers. No, thank you. This is getting so good. And the only one that I saw was like a flash of 2 people in the woods, and I went, and I scrolled. I was like, no.
Yeah. I like.
It's just I don't like spoilers.
It is
I want
like
to be And it's
I can't do the spoiler
there's like
thing.
part of me, like there's some part of me, I hate spoilers and I don't look anything up. But there, sometimes, like when I'm watching something new and because like, I wouldn't say I get anxious, but I very much, if something's happening and I haven't seen it before, I hold my breath. I'm like, and I'm just like, what? And I'm like, breathe, Ashley. Like,
yeah,
like,
breathe. It's okay.
And there's sometimes where I'm like, I want to look this up so bad, but I'm not going to. Have the strength because you will regret it.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I have never looked something up because I'm like, no, I can't. I need to see this play out. Because like there's some shows where I feel like spoiling isn't awful. Don't spoil. But I feel like there's also some shows where it's like, if you spoil this, it kind of ruins your experience.
Yeah. I know some
people. I know that I'm very close to some people that don't think spoiling is bad. And I'm like, because you're still seeing it play out. And I'm like, but the reveals.
No.
The
answer is so no. I highly disagree with that person. They are, in my eyes, in my opinion, wrong. Very, very wrong. And like I don't know, like I'm a very not for spoilers. So some fandoms I can't be a part of because, like I said, unfortunately, some people within the fandom are really bad at not spoiling things.
And it's really hard too once a show passes like a decade. Because you're not going to be putting spoiler warnings on that anymore. But if it's new, put spoiler warnings. Please don't spoil for people. Like it's sometimes,
but it's also like one of those things. So, like, where imagine, it's
like some of my favorite shows, if not all of my favorite shows, if I got spoiled, I would have been really upset. Like if Gravity Falls, I got spoiled. I watched that as it premiered, so I couldn't have. But like if I saw that, Hill House, Black Sails, like what's another show? I'd say like those are like my top 3. Like if those were spoiled, that it wouldn't have been. Like, they still would be phenomenal shows, but
they just wouldn't have been as good.
Like, the reveals in Hill House, phenomenal. I remember just, like...
So good.
My jaw being dropped.
So good.
With Gravity Falls, I screamed. Black Sails, I sobbed and screamed. And I was like, oh my god! God, there's another show that I'm forgetting that is another one where I'm like... I like Bly and Hill House kind of are intermixed in that. But Hill House's was a lot more impactful. Yeah. But I also, like I said, I'm very much more a TV person than I am a movie person. Which I love movies.
Yeah.
They're less of a commitment. But the time you can spend with characters in a TV show feeds my need. It feeds
the need.
It feeds the need of, I need a sob at the end. And this is how I sob.
The attachment.
You just, like, imagine if Hill House was a movie. In my eyes, it's like a 10-hour movie, but like, imagine if it was like a movie. I think it would have been a phenomenal movie.
Yes, it would have been, but I think that we would have seen. Well, first of all, I was like, I don't think that it could be, because
I don't either. Because it's, if you look at it, the first 5 episodes are the kids.
Yeah,
like. Steve gets an episode, Shirley gets an episode, Theo gets an episode, Nellie and Luke, and then episode 6, I believe, is the mom or the dad, and then 7, I think there's just kind of intermixed, and then like as you get into like the latter half of the season, that's when it's like all coming together, and the reason you care so much at that point is because you got such fleshed out episodes of the characters, and you're seeing everybody's point of view.
But I think that that's what makes it so beautiful, you know?
Oh, for sure. That's why I love it.
That's what makes
are your
it so...
thoughts on Steve?
What do you mean? What are my thoughts on fucking Steve?
Steve.
Like
when I first watched it, I didn't like him. As I got older and I rewatched the show, I was more tolerant of it.
I guess here's the thing: is like
I do like
I've never.
It's
hard because you can...
They're such flawed characters.
They are, but you can also understand why each sibling acts the way that they act. And Steve does act a lot on self-preservation.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, when being raised in like such an unstable household, like how could you not? Like there's certain large traits
because he was the oldest,
between...
he remembers the most.
Yeah. Remembers the most, remember like what it was like before, and then also remember how much things changed, but then also like was the first to experience so much of the change probably so quickly.
And he was also probably got all of the responsibility thrown on him because the episode, first, all the acting in that show is very great. Phenomenal acting. The episode when, like the scene that like really like stood out to me, and I like is one of the scenes was where the dad comes back to the motel and he's like all bloody and he's just so hazed. Like he is not there.
Yeah.
And then he's like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. Like, here's the clock.
Yeah.
Tap it twice. Like that scene when he's like, just because he just saw it, like so sad. He just saw, and it's just, so Steve got the brunt of it because he was the oldest.
Yeah, absolutely. And so it's like there's also like not a lot to like
on my rewatch as an adult, I think Shirley was more of a bitch than Steve.
Yeah. Me. Yes. 110%. Absolutely. Like, not gonna lie about it.
Yeah.
But also there were certain things that like, nobody is blameless in that show.
No.
In terms of like who they are and the characters and things like that. So
yeah. And it was really interesting because in my substance abuse class, I did my paper. I had to do a piece of media, and I wanted to do Hill House because I thought it was a very interesting piece on substance abuse. But it wasn't within the last 5 years, and I was like, oh my god, how is it already 8 years old? That was the whole thing. I was like, oh my god. And then I did it on a stand-up comedy about drugs, The Baby J by John Mulaney, which very good. It's very funny and also very sad. But so I showed a couple clips and then I did my presentation, and then I like was up there and like everyone was kind of chatting, and I was like, yeah, I wanted to do, like, I told the teachers, yeah, I was going to do Hill House, but then I realized that wasn't within the past 5 years. And her and I were talking about Hill House for probably like 10 minutes of class.
Yeah.
I was like, it's so good. And she's like, oh my god, the actor did a phenomenal job. How they portrayed it was very good. I'm like, I know.
Yeah, I think they did a really great job, just like in terms of that, but then also like being extremely like sensitive to the subject.
Yeah.
Yeah. And not, I guess, like, I don't know
like,
how to like say that in
they're not
all
just
certain
putting it
terms,
in for
but...
like shock factor and like stuff like that. They put it in with a purpose, with a hey look, like this is where, because it also I think they did a very good job of showing like the degrees of where people could end up. Some people can be masking very well and perceived as normal, like Steve and Shirley.
Yeah.
Theo is very, like, they're all depressed, but like,
well,
and Nellie very much having a really hard time coping, very much showing that PTSD and how it's kind of running her life versus where the others are masking it a bit more. Luke going into drugs, and so it's like all the different ways of coping. Like Steve dove into work, Shirley got married and really dove into that. Theo, goes to parties and clubs and stuff like that. Nellie is with her husband, and it was so sad. And then Luke goes into drugs. Oh god, when her episode like happened, I was like, because she was happy.
Yeah, she was.
Oh my god, when first off, the gasp, I gasped when the husband like just died. I was like,
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I was kind of expecting just for her to die.
I know, but oh god.
Yeah.
And when she sees him at the house, oh god.
Yeah.
My heart, I broke. I was sobbing through, I think, half of that episode.
But it was so good.
Yeah, and I sobbed through the end.
Gotta definitely, I was laying in definitely bed. Gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, Halloween time. Maybe we'll do a little episode of it. I feel like that's a two-parter though. Cut it in the middle.
Yeah.
Talk about like the characters and then talk about the back half.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'd be fun.
Be a lot of fun.
Yeah. And I know you're not as big of a fan of Bly. You liked it, but you're more...
Yeah, I mean, I liked it, but I liked Hill House a lot. And I think it's just because, like, I feel like a lot of horror uses, like, I felt like Bly was more tropey than Hill House.
That's fair.
In certain terms. So, like, I felt like there was, like, a lot more jump scares in Bly. I thought there was a lot more, like, halt, like that, like, the eerie, like, you know, like, the child's play type of, like, campy horror.
Yeah.
And so, that's why I was, like, you know, I feel like I lean more towards
Hill House. Same.
Hill House
for sure,
because of that.
Yeah. How I kind of describe the shows to someone is like, because there's such like, especially House, I feel like it's more psychological and it's a very untraditional horror. Like when you think of horror, you're not going to think of a piece like that. And how I kind of describe it when I'm pitching it to people, I'm like, it's like the horror of trauma and how it can like destroy your family.
That's a good way to pitch it.
Thank you. And they all go, wow, really? I'm like, yeah. That I think is the best way to describe that show, because I'm like, and I'm like, it's like it's just this dread that you have through the entire show. You're like, God damn, and it's like, I mean, I'm not like screaming because I'm not like, oh my God, but I mean, it has some of the best like jump scares I've seen.
I think it's been a bit that, as in like
because I think the jump scares in that one...
I don't know about it. I don't know about the jump scares. I know in terms of content and writing, I think, yes. I personally cannot say that about the show.
Okay. I think the reason I say that is because it does, like we said, take a very untraditional horror approach.
Yes.
And so, like, when it does those jump scares, they are done at emotional climaxes. And, like, it's breaking that tension of like, hey, like we're building, and there's only like 2 in the show, so it's like we're building, jump scare, and it makes sense for why there's a jump scare there. And then versus like it just being like a ha, I'm like, okay, like, so like I think where they place the jump scares were very very good.
Interesting. Yeah, once again, I can't speak to that, but I love that for you.
Thank you. And it's, that's my opinion. And it is my favorite work of horror I've seen.
Also, I mean, I have my own favorites, so like, it is definitely within like the top 10, top 5 area, I would say.
Yeah. I think that was my favorite. Do you have a favorite?
I mean, my favorite classic horror film is going to be Children of the Corn or The Shining.
I have yet to see Children of the Corn. I know. My friend didn't want to watch it with me. I said, let's watch this one. They're like, no. I'm like,
okay. It's not good. It's not good. It's not fantastic. Did it age well?
Probably not.
Iffy. The practical effects, yes. The CGI at the end, No, but it came out in the 80s, and so therefore really good CGI for the time. But did it age well over time? The answer is no. No, it did not. No, it did not.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I also just think that when I saw it, I was like, when I saw it, I was just really young, and it has a lot of nostalgia in it.
I
And
love
like,
that.
I just loved the idea of being a little, like, just like going around with a bunch of people. I don't know. It was fun. It was a fun thing to watch anyway. So
I love that. Sorry, my dog says hi, guys.
I know.
Yeah, that's fun. Would you count Coraline?
Does Coraline count as a horror though?
That's what I said. Would you count Coraline?
I wouldn't, because I don't count it as a part of the horror genre.
Would you count Coraline?
No, because I don't count it as a horror.
Okay. Some people do.
Who?
I think Avery does. I think.
That's okay, that tracks for them. But I don't I don't think that it's horror. It's a kids movie. What do you mean? It's a kids movie.
Can a kids movie not be horror?
I mean, I don't know if I consider kids movies to be horror movies, or if I consider them to be spooky adjacent or something.
That's true. Like spooky movies versus horror movies.
Yeah. Like there's they're spooky movies. They're not horror movies.
Every time I hear the word spooky, I'm always like, I think of the. You remember like Air Bud and like the Buddies movies? My mind always goes to those.
Like the Halloween special ones.
Yeah.
These spook. Yes, yeah, of course. Yes.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
So funny.
I think that one had a dead dog in it.
Yeah, he did. He died.
Oh my god. I have no recollection of these movies at all. I just remember my biggest memory of these.
Clearly she does.
The word was spooky was in one of the titles. Mm-hmm. There's a dead dog in that one. At least a ghost dog. And then yes. I think that one came back. And then I remember I still have it. I have like a booklet of DVDs that I would carry with me and like on my portable little player so I could watch movies on like airplanes and stuff. And I had Air Buddies in that one. And I forgot it on the plane. I lost all of my movies on the plane. And we spent...
Heartbreaking.
It was heartbreaking. I was crying for like a day. I was like so upset about this. And I got back and I'm like, Grandpa, I lost my movies. And then they start like replenishing them. And I remember them sitting me down and going, we can't find the Air Buddies movie anywhere. And I'm like... I was so upset because we still could not find it. That movie was gone. I was like so upset because I just wanted to watch my Air Buds movie.
It is actually really sad that some media is like lost in the world.
I
because
know.
We like didn't preserve it well enough.
It's so
like in an archive somewhere.
Yeah. I know that all of the Buddy movies are on Disney Plus now, though.
Oh, wow.
I didn't
know
them.
that.
I watched Angelina.
That's so interesting.
My friend put one on for her kid. We were watching it.
I love that like she puts it on for her kids.
And we watched it, and we went, what? What is this movie? I think it was the Santa Buddies one. Or Santa Paws or whatever.
Interesting. Yeah. I don't really remember the movies that well, but I
can't tell you what happened. I could tell you the names, but I think that's it.
I don't even know if I could tell you the names. I just know that they all have the word Air Bud in them.
Yeah. I think there's Air Buddies. Spooky Buddies.
I think there's at least Air Bud 1 through 5.
Yeah, because there's Air Bud and then there's Air Bud and his children.
That's right. I forgot that Air Bud had some kids.
I forget all of the Air Bud ones, but I know that like the ones with the kids are like Air Buddies, Snow Buddies, Spooky buddies.
The spooky buddies.
Space buddies.
Oh, they go to space?
They go to space, I think.
Wow.
And then I think super buddies? I think.
Okay.
I know the space one has the target dog. And so that's it. All I remember from that movie.
Okay.
They have target dog.
Interesting. So they have a bull terrier in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just in case the listeners don't know what the target dog is.
I feel like I say target dog because that's how people be like, oh, that dog.
Yeah.
It's easier to remember. Like, bull terrier is like, no, the target dog.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
I love those movies as a kid.
I guess the bull terrier was the original target dog. Is the target dog that they make like plushies out of, is it still the same type of dog? Just because some of the plushies are small and the snout looks different. So I'm like,
yeah, bull terrier.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I was like, I'm just making sure that we're all looking at the same target dog.
They have such a dumb face and I love them.
In terms of branding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did love those movies. And I'm like, I do not remember the name, but I remember there was this movie and it was about golden retrievers. Apparently I had a theme. Anything that I had dogs was my theme. I'm like, this is phenomenal.
I mean, yeah, we watched a lot of animal movies.
We really,
I'm surprised you're like not like a big like Spirit girl.
I did love Spirit.
That you're not like, Spirit.
I do love Spirit. I think Spirit's underrated. I think it's a good movie. But, oh my fuck. They fucking... I need to breathe. Let me collect myself. They fucking ruined the sequel to that movie sucks. Dumb. Fucking sucks. Because they take Spirit.
You don't like that he got a girlfriend?
No, this is another one that came out. I'm sorry. The animation? Okay, so there's a show called Spirit Untamed, and it's about this girl. Hold on.
Oh, I didn't realize that there was a TV show.
I had to watch this for the Disney Pixar DreamWorks marathon I had to do, and the related work. So I had to watch this. And
I thought that there was just 2 movies, right?
No, it's so dumb. Hold on.
There's only 2 movies though?
Yeah, because there's this one now. There was the first one, and now there's this one.
I'm confused on what you're saying is a movie. Is this a series?
No, it's a movie.
What is that?
A movie. And it's about a girl.
What is that?
It's about a girl that finds a horse, and it's Spirit 2021. And it's about a girl that finds Spirit, and then they like put him, and like there's like people that want him, blah blah blah. And Okay,
well, we're just talking about the original one. I'm sorry.
Now I didn't know
that one existed.
I need to go off for a second. Because the original's good. The original's good. This one sucks. Because this girl has never ridden a horse in her life. She sits on this wild, untamed, unbroke horse that's bucking her off. No saddle, no reins, no nothing. And she's just sitting there as he's bucking. And I'm like, this is not how this goes. He gets out and she's riding backwards. He's running up cliffs. I'm like, girl, you would have been on the fucking floor. What is this movie? I was so upset about it. I was like, this is so inaccurate. Why? Oh my God. It was so aggravating. And they ruined Spirit because now he's kind of tamed, even though it's untamed. I feel better. Thank you.
Okay.
I hate that movie. It's so bad. And, oh my God. And it's based, so there was a show. I forget what it's called. I think it's called Riding Free. And it is called Riding Free. And it's like a 5-ish season show of this girl with Spirit. And he's like tamed now, right? But the entire point of Spirit is that he's not tamed and didn't want to be tamed. And so then he like this entire season, or like 5-season show, right? This comes out before this movie. Then, in 2021, they come out with this movie, and it's basically literally taking the first 4 episodes of the show and going, blink, here's a movie with a little bit better animation, but is it really? I hate the movie. Thank you. I feel much better.
Yeah, do you?
Uh, yeah. I really didn't like that movie. And if you like that movie, I love that for you. Please comment down below why.
Yeah, I didn't know that existed.
Don't watch it.
I wasn't really planning on it.
But I did love Spirit as a kid. Like that, like my dad, I remember taking me into the bonus room, which was like our theater room, like adjacent room. And he was like, we're going to watch a horse movie because you've been really into horses recently. I'm like, okay. So I sit down and I watch it. I'm like, I love this movie. And so I really love that. But we watched it right before I watched How to Train Your Dragon. So I had to do a whoop.
I see.
And I originally, shockingly, did not want to watch How to Train Your Dragon.
Why? Because it was scary?
No, I just didn't want to watch it. I was like, no, I don't want to. I'm not going to like it. I don't want to watch this movie. And it took my dad like 20 minutes to be like, no, I promise you'll like this movie. Huh?
I said, why did you think that you weren't going to like it?
I don't know. I just really did not want to watch it. And I was like, no, I don't want it. No, I really don't want to watch it. And like, it took me like 20 minutes. And Dad's like, how about let's just start it. And if you don't like it, we'll turn it off. So I sit down and we're watching it.
That.
And then I was like, wow. And then we finished the movie and I go, wow. That was a good movie.
Yeah, that
and
was
then
a good movie.
went, and then my dad goes, okay, wait, come downstairs with me. So I go downstairs with my dad, and he turns on Cartoon Network, and then the How to Train Your Dragon show was on, and I went, oh my god, my life was literally changed after I watched that movie. It was the biggest hyperfixation I've ever had.
Still I love that for you.
It was huge, like 9 years, huge. It was my entire thing. I have, you can see it in the corner right there. That's a handmade toothless that I made with my grandpa.
I love
it. It was very fun. I went to Spain and I watched the movie over the course of 2 weeks, about $250.
I love that for you.
It was on repeat. Loved it.
I love that this is the movie of all of the times.
This is my movie. I call dibs.
This is it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay. We all have those movies, so we all
do. And I had a notebook with me. And I started, like, sketching out, like, because I wanted to make a toothless. I started sketching out things. And, like, I came back. I still have the notebook somewhere. With wing dimensions and everything, like, written down, like, full blueprints to make that thing. And then at, like, 4 a.m, because I was still on Spain time. I come back and I wake Grandpa up and he almost punches me in the face because I woke him up so abruptly.
I mean, valid.
It was so valid, sir. And I was like, Grandpa, I want to make this with you. And he looked at the clock and went, Ashley, it's 4 a.m. And I went, yeah, but look at my blueprints. And I'm like 9. I'm like, look at my blueprints. And he was like, oh my God. And he got up at 4 a.m. and we started making this little guy right there. And then there's actually underneath him, there's a handle so I could like flap him. And we didn't have the handle. And so we had to go down to Home Depot. And yeah, so I made that with my grandpa. And it was really fun.
I love that. That's very cute. Very, very cute.
Yeah. It really took over my life. And that's okay. Everyone hated me at school for it. And that's so valid. I was really annoying.
I mean, not going to lie about it. I love that for you.
Thank you.
I love that for you. And you know what?
You love that people hated me, or you love that was my movie?
I love that that's your movie, and you know what? Everybody that hated you for it can go suck it, because clearly they weren't cool enough to know what's cool.
That's true. I mean, I have, it's probably downstairs, but I have a journal. Like, I made my own book of dragons, and I literally learned how to read Viking Ruin, 1, so I could translate the books in the movie. 2, so then I can write my own dragon book in Viking Ruin.
I love that.
So I get, like, I have a keyword on my phone that's Viking Ruin.
Are your dogs? Can you write about your dogs?
I can.
In your dragon book.
I mean, I could text you in Viking Ruin all about the dogs.
Please don't. I won't be able to read them. I mean, please don't. I don't know how to read that. I can barely read English sometimes.
So valid. Does your dyslexia act up with Chinese?
Yes.
Yeah. Because I was like, I know that they're different characters, yes. So I was like,
the characters make it so much better, but like when people show me opinion and they're like, oh yeah, you should be able to read this because it's English, and I'm like, that's crazy. That was so funny.
So the characters are easy as opinion.
Like that, because when I read opinion, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you're trying to tell me. But when I
saw
see
this
the
post
characters,
yesterday.
it is slightly better. But sometimes
Okay.
when I write characters in terms of order of strokes, sometimes I get the orders wrong, and then depending on the orders, depending on whether or not it's correct.
Yeah.
So it's very different. It's like the dyslexia is a thing in a different way in that language.
That makes sense.
But same, but different?
Because, like, when I'm learning Gaelic, right? Scottish Gaelic.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all, like, still, like, letters. Like, how we have our letters. There's just sometimes accents and stuff. Which, the accent go the opposite way than Spanish. I didn't know that. Until I was, like, reading it. I'm like,
How interesting.
And, but, like, the thing that confuses me most, and I still don't quite understand, is, like, brought math means soup is good, and it's spelled math, and that's how I was like, it's not math. But sometimes, like, what's the word? Oh, like bic means small, but like there's like, I don't even know how to say it, but so that's spelled BEAG, but sometimes I still can't tell you why it's spelled BHEAG. And I'm like, why are we putting an extra letter in here? I don't quite understand. And I was like, okay, is it like a gendered thing? No, it's not. I don't know why this is happening. So if you know Gaelic, please tell me, because I am lost. I don't know why.
I also don't know why.
You're like, I don't know Gaelic. I know that.
No, I don't.
Horse is
not at all.
Spell each, but
Eh.
They have that, like, I'm like, okay, learning to, and it's like, I can actually, like, kind of read it. If my dyslexia is not bad. Spelling, no.
Yeah, see, that's what I mean. Not. I'm like, that's crazy. Spelling, that's insane.
Spell. Especially when rabbit is, like,
moderate.
Literally, rabbit is spelled. Let me pull it up. I was baffled. I'm like, why is the word rabbit so long? Come on, Duolingo, hurry up. And I know that, like, learning on Duolingo is not the best, but I'm learning things, and that's what counts. Okay. This is how it's said.
Konenach.
COINEANACH. And I went, no. But I tried to remember it by, like, coin, and then each is cut up, and then at the end. Konenach.
Does Duolingo make you spell a lot of shit? I've never used Duolingo, so that's why I ask. I hate that.
But so each, it's like this one, since it is a less common language, I get less options. So, like, if you're learning French, for instance, like, there's some that's, like, texting, and you have to, like, text back and forth with, like, somebody. And then, like, sometimes you have to, like, speak into it and, like, say it. I don't have those options. Mine is literally just reading, listening, and typing. But sometimes it gives you, like, a word box. So, like, if I wanted to spell, like, brought, brought ma, which is broth is good. But let's say it said broth is good. I would pick the letters at the bottom. It's like ta, broth, ma. So it could give you letters, but sometimes it makes you spell it, and you just stare at it like, why? This is awful. Why? But I'm learning. I can tell you the word tiny, I can tell you the word horse, and I can tell you the word dog, and that's what matters in life. And I can tell you white. I learned what a white dog is.
Okay.
So.
That's the only color you know?
Yeah, the only color I know. Le means with. No means or. Pepper. No salt. Salon is salt, I think.
Okay.
So I know some food, so that's nice. That's also very important. Yeah.
Fancy.
So I'm learning very slowly. I'm about to finish the first section, which is wild.
I love that for you.
And I got my May badge.
Wow.
So I'm excited about that too, because I try really hard to get those. But sometimes I'm lazy and don't.
Getting your badge. Getting that streak up.
You can learn Chinese on it. And you can learn... There's tons of languages.
Yeah.
Like, recently... I got Duolingo back in, like, 2015 because I had to have it for class.
Mm-hmm.
And... I mean, there's only, like, math, French, probably German, and one more. I think there's probably Chinese or something. And that was it. Now there's, like, the longest list. You can learn, like, the language spoken in Game of Thrones. You can learn the language spoken, or Lord of the Rings.
Dothraki. That's so funny. That's the Game of Thrones one.
Let me see.
Star Wars has so many.
Star Wars has so many. You can learn music
Lord
and
of the
math
Rings,
and chess.
Depends on like the type of Elvish and the language that they're doing.
So let's see. You could Valorant. I figure what that's from. Finnish, Yiddish. Zulu. You can learn intermediate English. Maybe I need that.
Honestly, though. Me too.
Hawaiian, Indonesian, Swahili, Hungarian, Welsh, Hindi, Hebrew, Irish, Polish, Norwegian, Swedish, Arabic, Portuguese, Korean, Russian, Chinese. And now we're getting back into like the... I was like, wow. I tried to learn Hawaiian. No, I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah, there's some language
Hawaiian's words are so long.
But they're also just hard to pronounce. Like I don't think I have the pronunciation skills to be able to speak this language and not
butcher it. It was so bad.
Butcher the other living shit
they're
out
very
of it.
vowel heavy words, and so it's like E-A-U-A-E-N. I'm like, oh God, I can't. Like,
yeah.
They get just so jumbled in my head.
Especially if like a lot of it is like spelling based, you know?
Yeah. And so I was like, sorry. So I learned chess. I actually know how to play chess now. I'm not good at it, but I know how to play chess. And now I'm learning Gaelic.
I like how it teaches you games too. That's
it does.
So cool.
You can learn chess, you can learn math, and you can learn music. I'm really curious how that music one goes.
I mean, learn a note a day. And then
what is this?
You know?
Yeah.
Maybe like teaches you how to read music.
That's probably what it is. I could always try it just to see.
So.
Yeah. Because like you could also test, like, so if you know something, you could test higher. So like you skip a section and you can go to the higher sections. I feel like I would just like because
makes sense.
Years of piano will do that.
Yeah. I was like,
and singing.
Can't read music.
You can't.
Mm-mm. Because I was like mostly in like choir and stuff. It was like they said it was like kind of like unnecessary.
Because it's like you also hear the note. You're like, got it.
Yeah. So it's like so I never learned how to read music because I never had to play the music. I just had to sing along with the music. So didn't learn how to read music. Also, I'm sure I'll be really fucking dyslexic with it, so it's okay. Chilling.
Surprisingly, well, sometimes I do have trouble, but like when I was doing piano and stuff, it wasn't too bad. Sometimes it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever want to learn an instrument?
Yeah. I did. When I was younger, I like tried to learn like 2 instruments, and then I think just my parents really encouraged me to just stick with singing because it was what I was better at.
That's fair. Would you want to learn an instrument now?
I think they just did not like the instruments that I chose.
What instruments did you choose? Wait, let me guess.
Yeah? Okay.
What would Kaylee be really annoying with? See, my first thought was trumpet, but I can't see you doing a trumpet.
It's interesting. It was a horn.
Okay, that was my next guess. I was like, a wind instrument is what is calling to me because it would be annoying.
But like specifically, it was a horn instrument, not necessarily like a flute or a clarinet. But it was a horn instrument. Yeah.
I knew it. I was
so
like,
funny.
I feel like you would just be so annoying with one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then my next thought was drums, which you would also be really annoying with.
Yep. But then also like I was just really bad at piano. I was just so bad at it.
It's a skill,
but
that's
like,
for sure.
Yeah. It's like my sister was like a lot better with it and like stuck with it for like longer than I did. But yeah, they just really encouraged me to pursue singing because I was just better at it.
That's really funny.
At the time, and so it's also like one of those things where it's like I get it, like but here's the thing: is everybody starts somewhere, you know.
True. That's true.
But also at the same time, it's okay. Did I think that I was gonna become like a crazy like musician like that? Probably not. No, it's fine.
No,
not really. I'm not really miffed about it. I think
that's fair,
because like them encouraging me to like continue singing really helped with me like pursue like more musical theater as I got older, and then turned into doing just theater and doing everything that I do now.
You found your passion through it.
Yeah. So,
I love that.
just kind of like something to do. And then also like being raised really religious. There's this thing that they do like choir and other things.
Yep.
And like,
I mean, I was in choir for 6 or 7 years.
Yeah. Yeah, but like, doing church choirs and like musicals, like for churches and things like that. There's a lot of, I did a lot of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of that, but so I just in turn used it a lot more than I would have used this.
Yeah.
So, can you guess what horn it was though? I kind of want to know if you can guess. Because it wasn't a trumpet, but it was a horn.
If you're about to say a tuba.
I wish.
But that would be funny. A little Kaylee running around.
Could have been cool with the fucking tuba.
I'm looking up horns, but look.
Wow. Look at that dog.
She still sits like that. That's how she sat when she was a puppy.
Yeah.
Let me see. Was it just a regular horn?
No.
Oh, it wasn't?
But still, regardless, I think like my parents were just like,
that was really, like a French horn?
I can't do this. Like, we can't have you practice because it was.
I was like, there's one that I'm thinking of that goes, it's like, I can't think of the name.
Yeah, little Kaylee running around with a fucking trombone. That's literally what it was. My parents were like, no, we gotta end this now. Because she's a fucking menace and we can't do it. And I'm not.
Did you have fun with it?
Oh, I did. I loved it. I loved every second of it. And I was actually really heartbroken when my parents sat me down and were like, we think that you should change from your music class to the choir class because it's not going well. I was heartbroken. I was really heartbroken.
Little Kaylee's so off key. Running around.
Yeah, they were like, please end this now. Like, we can't do this. This is not what we want in our future. And I was like, okay, that's kind of valid,
You're like, as an adult, so understandable.
Yeah, so valid. I was in like,
as a child, upset.
Fucking 3rd grade. So like, that's what I mean. Where it's like, it was young enough to be like, yeah, it was probably so bad. Absolutely, I understand what you mean, but you're like, I can't let this continue on. Not for 3 more years. Not for 3. Not as this continues. I can't do this.
That's so funny. Yeah, so, Doug once gave me a trumpet, and I was just like, dude, he's like, and I'm done.
Yeah, immediately. That's what I mean. So they were very much like that. No, we're not doing
you
this.
can stick with piano. I'm like, okay. I also did learn guitar and ukulele.
Nice.
So
yeah, I ended up not really. I kind of learned like 4-5 notes on the guitar, and that's about it. And I could do like one song, and that's it. And I don't even think I could do it anymore.
I think I learned on the ukulele. What's the song? Do 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 do. Oh my god! I used to rule the world. Da, 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 da. Do you know that song?
By Coldplay? Are we talking about the Coldplay song?
Yes. Viva la vida. I know how to play that on the ukulele.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. Okay, that's why I was like, are we talking about the Coldplay song?
Is
that the song that you're talking about?
Ignore that, but the beat.
Yeah. Well, that's why I was like trying to like figure it out. I was like what? Listen, I am not a Shazam, so or whatever the app is that
it is Shazam
that you ask to say, what music is this?
What music is this? Please tell me. Yeah.
Hey, what song is this?
Yeah. I had to do that once because in My Little Pony, there's this song that they sing.
Did you just want to know if it was an original song to My Little Pony, or?
No. Because we were listening to this. Okay, so I watched My Little Pony. I also loved My Little Pony in like 5th grade.
Okay. So you don't have to justify it.
I don't.
You don't have to justify it, okay?
We were listening to Les Mis, and I forget what song it is. It's one of the songs, but then I was like, "Oh my god!" No, that's a My Little Pony
really
song.
Narrows it down so much.
Oh my gosh! What song is it?
Yeah, guys, it's that one song from Les Mis. Everybody comment down below which that one song is from Les Mis is, okay? Whichever one works, I guess, because it's just one song from it. So it could be multiple. It's not like that song, it's not like that's a musical or anything that has more than one song in it. Because that would be ludicrous. Because we all know that Les Mis only has one song in it.
At the end of the day. No, wait. Hold up. I'll have to play it for you, but it was like they took the entire beat of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so it was literally the same song, just different lyrics.
Interesting.
I guess I just do hear the people sing.
Like, Shazam it, and you were like, oh my god. This is the My Little Pony song. And then you realized that it wasn't the My Little Pony song. That it was actually the song from Les Mis the entire time.
It was. And I was like,
insane.
Oh my god. And I was telling Avery, I'm like, no, like, this beat is identical to a My Little Pony song. And I know it came from Les Mis first. And he was like, no, like, no. And then I played it for them, and they went, oh, shit. I'm like, yeah, no, like, it's literally the same song, just different lyrics. It was a...
That's so funny.
Thing, yeah. But yeah.
Is it when they're going to war?
No, they're going to a dance.
Oh. Okay.
Oh my god.
I thought in My Little Pony they went to a war. Like, I thought that was like me. I thought they go to war in My Little Pony. I did not really watch a lot of My Little Pony, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. We just didn't watch a lot of it.
That's fair.
Yeah. But I'm like,
I
thought they went to war and like fought for the galaxy to like get magic back, because there was like this lady that's like trying to like
literally
steal their brand. Like, I don't know what you call the little sparkle stuff on their butts.
Cutie marks?
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna, me as just in terms, that's why I call it a brand, because I'm like, oh, it's like a brand from like a farm, like you know how like literally horses have like a brand.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what I thought of too at first, and then I'm like, it's cutie marks. I went, okay,
yeah, okay. So, like, they were trying to steal their cutie marks because their cutie marks, like, hold the magic of the world. Questionable.
No,
And
but sure,
if
it
they
holds their magic.
if they collected all of the cutie marks and, like, drained all of their powers, then the horses would be helpless, the ponies would be helpless, and then that would doom the earth.
Obviously, yes.
And then obviously the ponies have to fight back to keep their magic and keep, like, world peace and balance. That's my understanding of My Little Pony.
Kind of, yeah. There's one part where, like, there's, like, a Hitler adjacent. I went, Jesus.
Okay. I mean,
yeah, I was like, that's insane. Good for you guys.
You gotta defeat a tyrannical ruler first to make the story interesting, you know?
It's true.
So.
Oh my god, it's gonna actually drive me insane of what the song is called. Oh! I found it. Okay, so the song is At the Gala.
Okay.
And then I can... what song? No. Oh my god. This might be we update you next week. Wait! Ever After.
Okay.
Oh, so it's Into the Woods, not Les Mis. That's what I was thinking the wrong. So Ever After from Into the Woods. It's the same beat.
Got it. How interesting. Yes, also Into the Woods is not a musical, and it also only has one song. So that's why everybody was able to guess the single song Ashley was talking about.
Yes. I was saying the right musical the entire time.
It's not. Well, number one, clearly both of them are not musicals.
Yeah.
And
they only have
clearly
one song.
both of them only ever have one song in it. So we all know that specific song that Ashley was talking about.
Yes, it was Ever After. It's like the
yes.
Like that is the same. Like, and I was like, wow. Yeah, okay, I got the musicals confused. I apologize. But
I mean, it happens.
It happens. There's so many musicals.
It does. There's so many musicals. It happens all the time. So
yeah, I just saw Pippin and Shucked a lot.
Wow, were they good?
Yeah, Pippin was really good.
Nice.
Shucked.
I don't think I've ever seen Shucked. I'm gonna be so for real.
Was cute.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my rating.
All right.
5 out of 10.
That's the rating. 5 out of 10. Shucks was cute.
Yep. Pippin the ending was cool. 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. Hell yeah.
Could have had more development. 7 out of 10.
Okay.
But it's still really good, and I think the actors did a phenomenal job. Of course.
Fantastic.
And same in Shucked. So.
Love that.
Yeah. But, do you have anything else you want to talk about today, Kaylee?
Not really. I think that's it for me.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you guys for tuning in. And make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Hit all of the buttons. We do have a Buy Me a Coffee link if you guys would like to support us in any way you guys can. As well as we do have a Buzzsprout little button to do the same thing over there if you wanted to do it there instead. Also, we do have an email list if you guys want to go check out our emails for behind the scenes things, funny polls, and
all of the things.
More madness. And I think really the last thing that we have to say to you guys is,
what did the void say to you?